Hey guys, Ed here. In this quick video I'd like to show you how to take care of your fluids under your hood in a 2012, 2010, 2011 Ford Fusion. So let's pop the hood. So let's start with the most important part, with motor oil. So in order to check motor oil, the car should be cold. Okay, so usually first thing in the morning before you drove the car, you should check oil. So how to do it? You should get a napkin or a rag like this. I'm gonna put you guys through. This right here is our motor oil dipstick. So first of all, we get it out and dry it off with the napkin or rag. Get it in and take it out. Now look at the reading. The thing is, with my car, I was driving it right now, that's why the reading may be inaccurate. Here we can see that the level is up to here, okay, which is higher than it's supposed to, but again, the car was working, oil is all around the engine, and that's why the level is a little bit higher than it should be. So actually this is good. So let's check the color. The oil should be somewhere in between these two notches. Okay, so the best is in the middle when the car is cold. So this is our color of oil. Color is fine, the oil is clean, so it shouldn't be changed now. If the oil is black, that's when you want to change it. And put the dipstick back in. If you have to add oil, this is where you add it. You open this thing, put whatever oil you need, always check fluid, don't overfill it, and you should be fine. So here you have viscosity, velocity, 520. Summertime you can use a little bit thicker oil, and the winter time a little bit thinner. That's better for the engine. Okay, next thing, here we have the transmission fluid dipstick, this one right here. It even says which oil you should use. It's American, I believe it's number 5, I'm not sure. For fluid types, check your manual or call your dealer and ask which fluid you should use. Okay, so how to check the transmission fluid? It's pretty much the same thing as like engine, but it's a little bit different, since this should be checked when the car was hot. Okay, so you drive it, it's when the temperature is at normal driving temperature, that's when you want to check the transmission fluid. You might also check it when the car is working. At the moment the car was driving, I was driving the car 1 minute ago, so let's check. Same way, take it out, dry it off, put it back in, get it out, and let's see where we have the reading. Okay, so whole dipstick is wet, and the color of oil is pretty bad. It's not red, it's supposed to be red, and it's like brown, okay, which means the oil should be changed. So I'm gonna look into it. Well, this is how you check the transmission fluid, and same way over there you have notches, add or not to add transmission fluid. Over here we have brake fluid. So this is a DOT3 brake fluid. If you have to buy one, it's DOT3. You can use different manufacturers, but it has to be DOT3. Here we have levels max and min, should be in the middle. If you are leaking, if you're missing some fluid, it means you're leaking somewhere, since the brake fluid doesn't evaporate, and most likely it's somewhere like calipers or stuff, which could leak, and this could lead to losing brakes. That's why if you're missing some, make sure to take the car to mechanic so he checks out if there's a problem. Next thing, windshield washer fluid goes in here. It's very simple, just top it off. Even if you spill around, it doesn't matter, nothing's gonna happen. So just buy a windshield washer fluid, pour it in, and you're all set. Antifreeze. Okay, so here goes the coolant of the car. So this helps our car run cold and not to freeze during winter time. So this is where you want to add, but now the very important part: if the car is hot and it was working before, you don't open this cap, since the system is under pressure, and once you open it, it's just gonna shoot boiling antifreeze in your face. So obviously you don't want to have that. So make sure you do this only when the car is cold. Okay, it has to be cold. Then you can carefully open it and check level. But the levels you should also see through the reservoir. As you can see, it's moving in there. This is the level where it should be topped off. Next thing, this car doesn't have a power steering fluid, okay, because since it runs on electric power steering pump, so it has no fluid. So one less thing to worry about. One more thing is the antifreeze, or I'm sorry, the Freon, which boosts our AC. The thing is, if you are not mechanically inclined, then you're not a mechanic and not familiar with cars, and if you're just an average person driving a car, you shouldn't get into refueling Freon yourself. Leave it to pros, okay? Leave it to your mechanics. Since the thing is, this system is under pressure, okay? So if you might damage your car, you might do some damage to yourself. That's why be very careful about that. And well, if you can't, just it's better to take the car to mechanic and not to worry about it. Yeah, so this is pretty much all you should know about your fluids. I hope this helps, and if it does, please press like button, and have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.